This is a film analysis of the film Starlet, which is a film by Sean Baker. The first thing we can identify is the role of the characters. The characters are individually separated, however they have relevance to each other. From the picture we get the impression that the characters have a relationship as pet and owner. However, the position of the girl in the photo gives connotations of the careless attitude towards the dog, which is actually looking very sad. But from the poster you can see the clothing of the character is wearing. The girl's hidden, yet she shows key characteristics, such as blonde hair and her legs are showing, which gives connotations that the girl is young and very girly. When first looking at the poster, I was instantly drawn to the position of the girl's character. Her careless stance and relaxed position on the bed gives connotations of a typical teenager in their bedroom, adding on the stereotypes of teens. From the image of the poster, we can see that there is a relationship of the dog and the girl. However, no eye contact is used or physical contact, and this implies to the audience that the relationship between both characters is very minimal. When looking at the poster, I immediately noticed that both characters are placed at either side of the centre. I think this purposely was done not to identify the main character within the film, as each character balances the other one without using the centre spot. From the poster, a main character isn't established, however the name Starlet is so similar to Scarlet. Therefore I instantly got the impression that the title was the name of the character. However, there's no indication of which character this could refer to. It could be the girl or it could be an implication to the dog. Above the title of the film is the names of the actors. This is used in a large font, which immediately allows the audience to see the actors involved. This allows independent audience members to identify the actors, which they might know from other independent films and may also be fans of. So this attracts audiences. From the photo there is no indication of the wealth or class of the character. The only prop used is a blanket which is brightly coloured. However, this has no further detail of the material. Therefore, if it did, this could help us identify the class of the character. If it was like silk, it would be identified as a high-class character. The title of the film is the largest text on the poster, so this immediately attracts the audience to see the title. The colours in the font is baby pink, which also implies to the impression that we've got from the position of the character that she's a very girly girl. This colour, this baby pink, contrasts with the bright background of yellow. However, it also adds to the girly connotations and characteristics. Overall, I think the poster is very effective as it instantly draws in the audience, leaving them questioning about the minimal characteristics shown and who the film is about.